Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be having a match against Rykard yet again. Now this match took place on the same day we had our previous match. If you guys still didn't check it out, again guys, go check them out that this match is done. This was a roulette match, more of a, more just lay back, enjoy, and just enjoy yourself, not to taking stuff too seriously. Plus we both didn't check out, each other's teams, just for that additional surprise factor. So I have my Flareon, he's got his Metagross. I didn't check my EV spread on this, but Flareon is running max special attack. I should have just attacked, but then again, I was pretty sure he's just gonna go for Earthquake. It's a little bit too early, and I switch out Landorus in order to take that. He unfortunately did put up the rocks, which I was kinda scared, but I do have a Rapid Spinner, and my team is extremely weak to rocks, so I'm probably gonna need to Rapid Spin, really early. Now for now I do switch out Vileplume because I'm sort of starting to think, well, if he is a special one, then I can at least bank him into Flamethrower afterwards by switching out to Chandler, which I do possess in the back, and with Flash Fire I can pack a punch and probably even one-shot it. But he actually shows me he had got Drain Punch, which probably indicates he's got T-Punch, Drain Punch, Fire Punch. Do those things tend to possess Fire Punch? I'm switching out, expecting the Fire Punch. Then again, I do not know if they produce fire from their hands, so I'm really not too sure about that behalf. But what I do know is that I can go for the Flamethrower, break his sub, as he did surprise me with it. I didn't expect him to run sub, but then again, I mean, Coil, sub, Drain Punch, T-Punch is actually a pretty deadly set. If he is running Coil, that is still something I didn't see. What I did see is this Drain Punch and this Thunder Punch straight two-shot me without no doubt. I at least did break his sub, and afterwards still managed to do some significant damage to it, to where I can switch out to Drado and proceed to go for Rapid Spin without too much fearing him going for sub, because he will probably think I will just straight out the bat attack him directly on, which is really not my main intent. I want to get rid of those rocks because I have 3 Pokemon really weak to rocks. If you can check out the layout, you can probably tell. Flareon, Chandler is already down, but Zubat is there, and Zubat is a bit of a special one. It's a max defensive. It was for special occasions, but I got it in this roulette match, so that was kinda nice. And having a Rapid Spinner, I mean, that's just great. Unfortunately, my Landorus doesn't have Stealth Rocks, so that's kinda bad. Still, I'm gonna go for Ice Punch just in case he does switch out to something I still don't know. I mean, I've only seen 2 of his Pokemon as of right now, I believe, that being his Metagross and his Electros. 4 of his rests are, more of a hidden situation, still a surprise factor for me, but go for the Drain Punch just to get as much damage towards him as possible. But seeing the damage in lefties, my god, Metagross is bulky. Like, I know this is a fact, people know Metagross is bulky, but this is impressive. This is 252, I believe it's still Jolly, but this is still 252 attack. Iron Fist, Drain Punch, still not a solid 2-shot. Metagross, bulk, come up to bite me in the ass. As you can see, I did manage to break him down, and I did manage to Rapid Spin, so I was like, okay, Rapid Spin are down for the count, which is great, because I can go to a tank, go for the turn, or I can go for Earthquake. I was thinking, well, this is a roulette match, what are the chances of him having another Levitate Pokemon? Well, there's a high chance of him having a Flying type or something like that, but still, I could just go for Earthquake, didn't want to overpredict too much, and then afterwards switch out to Vileplume, expecting him to go for the for stuff like Hidden Power, Ice, or stuff. I know Vileplume with the bulky task could probably even take those with reasonable ease, but the guy puts up the rocks, and that was probably the worst I can face, because this does kind of confirm his Life Orb. Life Orb Cabalion with Stealth Rocks, is that actually a thing? Because I'm not too sure. But he's a creative player, and I must give him props on a couple of things he brought in here. As you can see, his whole sets, his boxes are full of creative stuff. I guess he was expecting me to Sleep Powder, I'm not too sure, but my main intent right now is just to make him Grass type, so I can hit him with a much more powerful super effective Sludge Bomb afterwards. But I do get a FX Spore on him, paralyzing him. He actually surprised me by going for a double edge Life Orb, ladies and gentlemen. That did a lot, concerning this is a max defensive Vileplume, and afterwards I'm going to switch out to a tank, get the Intimidate on him, and again, max defensive Landorus-T. I was kind of thinking he's gonna Suck Punch to get some more reasonable damage on the Vileplume. I'm trying to avoid that, and switching out to Landorus, which would easily appreciate taking Sucker Punch afterwards, which is on stab and so forth. but unfortunately that was not the case. Now I did U-turn because he was, I believe, grass type. The U-turn was without a doubt a kill, and I could have switched out to Flareon, but the guy switches out to this, and yet again, like I mentioned, I just have so many Stealth Rock weak Pokemon, and now that my Hitmonchan is down for the count, I just cannot afford, well, I just cannot Rapid Spin. That's a big problem, on our behalf. But still, I did protect just to scout what kind of move he's gonna go for, and afterwards switch out, and maybe I'm gonna try to bank him on going for a different move, because I believe he still didn't see one of my teammates, that being my Zubat. But as you can see, my Zubat against his team just cannot match. Like every single Pokemon he's got there that has already been shown outside of his Kecleon can single-handedly destroy me. Now luckily he did stay in. I did go for Earthquake. Again, I'm pretty sure his team doesn't appreciate it, and he did show me his Electabuzz, which means his team doesn't really appreciate Earthquake in the slightest. So this is a great news for me. I'm gonna switch out to Waploom. He's gonna go for his Screech, and I really want to hear the reasoning of running Screech, Rykard. Leave it in the comment section. I'm looking forward to the reply, because I'm eager to know why would somebody run Screech. I mean, I guess Meditate +1, it's interesting, and I'm kind of feeling like using it just for the hell of it, just to see. But the reasoning behind you using Screech, or is just more of a special Pokemon sort of thing. Still, you never know. As you can see, he did go for the Screech. He does lower down my defenses. I believe Screech's accuracy is not the perfect one, so it does have a high chance of missing, which is sort of weird. But he does go for the Gale Grind, and I totally forgot about the -2. Make me vulnerable for that particular turn. He's gonna easily take me down with a Gale Grind, and I can switch out to my Flareon. Surprisingly, I do take this reasonably well, but I didn't go for the Protect because I didn't want him to set up on me. Clank is something I barely ever face. To go for the Flamethrower, and I surprisingly take him down one shot. Now I check out the EV spreads, and I actually have 252 special attack and 252 HP. So I'm a bit of a messed up Flareon, considering I'm a Wiz supporter, so I should be running max special defense, but I have it heavily invested in special attack. So that was a bit of a mistake on my behalf, but it actually worked in that late game scenario. Again, Clank, I was thinking that for a second I thought it's a second evolution, because I barely ever faced that Pokemon, but I guess that is the final form, because Eviolite would have probably taken my Flamethrower. Well, either way, that was the game against Rykard, our second match we had on that day. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I did. Be sure to go check him out again, guys. Provides amazing content. You will not be disappointed, and that's gonna be it for today. So if you like this video, feel free to share this video with everybody else. Thank you for your continued support, and until next time, take care. Peace.